Hello everyone, I am Aman Paleja and I am a Vision Analytics member at Allskier. In this video, we will install PyCharm and learn how to use it. And PyCharm is great for Python development because it makes it really easy for you and it saves you a lot of time. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing we want to do is download the setup file for PyCharm. So we start off by googling PyCharm and then we open the first link, that is by jetpains.com. Over here we will click on the download button and then we want to download the community version of PyCharm, which is free and open source, and then we save the setup file and then we wait for this download to complete. Okay, so my setup has finished downloading. I am going to click on it. It should open up. So again, click next. You can change this destination folder if you want, however I'll let it be the default. Now over here what you want to do is update path variable, so add bin folder to the path, and after installation we'll have to restart our PC. You can also click on create associations, which will basically associate all your Python files with PyCharm. I don't want to do that, so I'll not click on this. I am going to click on add open folder as project, so you can directly open a folder as a PyCharm project when you right click on that folder in Windows. And if you want to create a desktop shortcut, you can check this box, but I'm not going to do so because I don't want it. Next. And then your PyCharm should start installing. Okay, so my PyCharm has finished installing. Now it may take about 5 minutes to install PyCharm, and after that you'll be shown this screen. So you're going to have to restart your computer in order to start PyCharm. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, I've restarted my PC and now let's start up PyCharm. Now I've already installed PyCharm before, so it directly gives me this screen. However, if you're installing PyCharm for the first time, that will not be the case. It will ask you to accept the end user license agreement. It will ask you to select a UI theme. I have selected the Darkula theme, which is the dark mode since it suits me. And some other things that it will ask you to do before that is to install some plugins. You can skip that part. And another thing that it might ask you would be if you want to import settings. So for that you just select do not import any settings. So now we click on new project. This will create the project inside the D directory inside the Python project folder. We're going to keep this checked, which is new environment using virtual environment. Now the reason you want to use virtual environments is because it allows you to install dependencies for a particular project that project needs, and it won't affect any of your other projects. Now the reason why this is also advantageous is that if some error occurs while installing these dependencies, or if something breaks, then it will not do that to your global system. It will just happen to your virtual environment, which you can just create again. Right, so we won't have to make any other changes here, and we're going to click on create. Now PyCharm will create this project for you, and there we go. So that's your Python project directory, and that's your virtual environment folder. If you maximize that, you can see the lib folder and the scripts folder. We won't be working with these. And then you also have your external libraries. Right. And now this is your main.py file. So we're going to go ahead and execute this. So the output is clear. It should print hi PyCharm. So we're going to right click on the file and then click on run main. And the shortcut for that is Ctrl Shift F10. And there we go. It works. And it's going to print hi PyCharm. And that's basically how you create a project in PyCharm. Another thing that we want to see is how do we add new files. So right click on your Python project or whichever directory inside which you want to create a file. When you right click over there and you go to new, you have new file, new scratch file, directory, and all these options. So if you want to create another directory, you can do that using new directory. We want to create a Python file, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Python file. Now you can name it and we can write try, and that's going to create your try.py file. Now if I try and import the numpy module here, it will give an error, and that error is no module named numpy. Which brings us to the next section, which is how do we install the libraries or dependencies we want to. So for that, we're going to click on File, Settings, and we're going to go to our project, and then we're going to select Python Interpreter. Now over here you can see that pip is installed, setup tools is installed, and wheel is installed. But we want to add more packages, so we're going to click on this plus icon here, which is for install. When we click on it, we get all these packages that we can install. So over here we're going to write numpy, and there we go, we have numpy, and then you click on install package, and you can see over here at the bottom of your screen that it shows installing package numpy. So you can go ahead and close this window, and it will show you that it's installing numpy, and now we have successfully installed numpy, and there we go, the error has been resolved. So that's how you import these dependencies in your Python project, and that's all we have for this video. Thank you for watching.
Hey there, congrats on finishing the basics of your topic. Carry this momentum forward by working on a hands on project based on the topic that you've chosen. Go to the description down below to get a registration link to get our accelerated course PDF. So go on, continue your journey of exponential learning.